raise, open the chest, and come in and lower. Okay, and again, we go up to front raise, open the chest, and then in and lower, and again. So it's up, open, in and down. We're going to take your right arm over, and the left arm's going to come behind, yeah? There we go. Now, I want you to check. Can you go further one side than the other, yeah? This side doesn't quite want to go back. I've got a little bit of a shoulder issue going on. I have had it for the last year, but it just goes to show that the range just isn't there like it is on the other side. Okay. Guys, open your arms and swoop. Swoop and open. And again, swoop forward and open. Shall we do one more time? Swoop and open. Bring your hands down at the side of you and then just pedal push the feet. So I'm lifting heel, toe, yeah? Lovely. Just allowing the arms just to relax. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing your weight distributed between right and left foot. Circle round on the right arm. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, should we go around on the other side? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ladies, bring your hands into the center, and then from there, open back. So come back first of all with your elbow. Then on my next one, I'm going to open. So I'm going to come back, open, in, replace. Yeah? Round we go, open. Now your hips can go with you. Yeah? Allow them to rotate with you. As you, sometimes like an open door, isn't it? Over, in, and through. Open your arms and swoop. Swoop and open. I'll show you from the side. Roll it off. And push it back. And again, roll it off. And push it back. Bring the right arm over, left arm behind. And the other side. 4, 1, and 2. Guys, open your arms. Now bring your fingertips together. Okay. We're going to rotate round to the right, and then we're going to rotate round to the left. So we're getting flexion and extension through our spine. Right now we're working through rotation, and it's the mid area of our spine into thoracic that kind of doesn't get a lot of movement. It kind of fuses and holds everything together. So it's important that we create this rotation. And then from here, open both arms. Now I'm going to shoot it out on a diagonal. So I'm going to go down low on my right and up on my left. And then I'm going to go down low on my left and up on my right. And again, so you come down and open. Okay, down and open. That's it. Should we do 2 more? Down we go. And down. Lovely. Bringing your hands down to the side and then roll it down, ladies. Coming up into your cat. Changing the side and then into cow. So lifting up as tall as you can. This may be, I'm quite warm at the moment because I've done a workout today and also I've been to another class, so that you may feel a little bit stiff around this area. So, and then hopefully lift everything up. Mobilize, the key word, mobility. Is yes. And you restack the vertebrae one at a time and taking your shoulders back. Okay, I want to wake up the hips and the hip flexor. I want you to lift the knee and lower, yeah? I want you to lift it as high as you can. As high as you can. I'm really going to concentrate on hip flexors, hips, right? Just by lifting them. 2 more. 1 and 2. Now tap forward on the right leg again to the side, right leg again behind. Give me a demi squat. Notice how little it is, yeah? The other side. 1. Keep your supporting leg. Again, a little bend at that knee. And the reason being is this is about strengthening the left ankle now. Okay, so hip mobility, and also hip mobility now into the left side, but ankle strength, ankle mobility on the right. And again, 1, 4, and again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just give me a roll down, chin to chest, and then just roll that all the way down, all the way to the floor. If you can to the floor, if not, great, inhale, exhale, and then bring it back up. Again, resetting vertebrae by vertebrae, shoulders back and down. Give me 4 squats, just in this position. Now you don't have to come down low, you just choose where you want to be. On my last squat, we'll work those knees. Down we go, knees. Now you could put like a little tennis ball, something here. Right, so something small, just so you've got a little rotation. So you're not round, yeah? Just little rotation. Okay. And then round the other side. So these 4 muscles, quadriceps, yeah? Group of muscles feed into the knee. And if this is weak, it's going to make the knees weak. Onto the neck, to chest, thighs, and roll it down. Shoulders back and down. Lovely. Place your right leg forward. Toe up, weight onto the supporting leg and stretch down. Yeah? So push your body weight down towards the thigh. Again, the hamstrings are tight. They're pulling round into that hip area, pulling on your lower back, so you're finding it hard in the lumbar area to flex and extend. To get these nice and long and healthy, strong. Up, keep 4 squats, down for 1. So I'm kind of throwing in some strength exercises with mobility and hoping it might make a little bit of difference, yeah, to your workout. So toe up, weight on the supporting leg, and then push back into. So the more you kind of sit back, it's kind of, I think it's like a little bit of a squat here. And the lower you come, more of a stretch. Next exercise, bring it back up and replace. Bring it to 4 squats. The next little chain of exercises I've got is about knee strengthening. Okay. And okay, so stay here. I want you just to hold on to something. I'm just going to hold on to the door, right? Just hold on to something. Because, let me do it sideways with me, okay? And I'll turn to the front as well. All I want you to do is lift the knee. Now, I'm not going to say right or left, because you might be working a different side. Yeah? All I'm doing is lifting the lower. This leg here, just, again, slight bend, it's working, yeah? We can feel it. All right, now for knee strength. Lift it up, push it away, bring it in. Bring it in, turn the leg the other way, knee in, knee out, lift and replace. Okay, four things to do. So we're going to lift up, extend, in, bring the knee in, bring the knee out, into the center, lift and replace. All right, 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 7 is that lift. Yeah, 1 more. 1, 2, 3. In we go. 4, 5, 6. Into the center. 7, 8. Give me 4 knee lifts. 1. So we finish. 2, 3, and 4. Bring it into the center, 4 squats. Down we go. Now, how is it feeling on that side that you just worked? I know. Should be feeling deeper into that range, the movement should feel different. Okay, the other side. So what I want you to do, just to begin with, just lift the knee and lower. Lift and lower. Lift up. So should we try that little pattern? Alright, so knee strength, up, extend, bring it in, tilt it inwards, tilt it outwards, in, up and down. Okay, and again, so when you're holding on to something, guys, I don't want you to be, tight. It's just there for balance, because if you do suffer with balance, yeah, you can spend more time worrying about falling over, yeah, than actually getting the exercise right. It's much better to lightly be there. I think we've got 2 more. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm not sure which leg is hurting more. 1 more time. Up, extend, in, over, lift. Give me 4 knee lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it into the center, 4 squats. Down. 2. Lovely. 3. Last time. 4. Bring the right arm over, left arm behind you. The other side. Okay, 2 more. Open your arms, swoop forward. So give me a swoop and open. And again, swoop and open. Bring your fingertips together, open your door. Open behind. Bring your hands down to your thighs. And then up and then open. And lower, last time. Up, open, in and lower. Okay, just circle around the arms. Ladies, we're going to do a nice roll down and a back extension. So chin to chest, just roll it down, coming down. So some of these exercises that we do, guys, these mobility exercises, can be actually life-changing. Yeah? Absolute life-changing. So you suffer with hips, the knees, just some simple exercises like that can keep you away from the physios, the osteopaths. I only mentioned it this week, just made me think about it, because one of my ladies came up to me after the class today and we did that. She said, goodness, I'm really worried about my hips. And she said, I feel like a good person, I feel so much better. Now give me a back extension. So you lift up and push back. Out to the top and then just do that reflection. 2 more. 1 and 2. Bring your arms down. Pick them up. Open the chest. Now I'm going to change this. Bring the arms up and pull back. Retract the shoulder blade. Pull back. Yeah? So I'm pulling and forward. Pulling and forward. Pull back. Back. That's it. Now, bring your arms down just to the side of you. Breathe in, lift your shoulders. Breathe out and lower. And again, breathe in, lift the shoulders. Breathe out and lower. Let's put them together. So 1, pull back 2, 4, 3, what 4, lift the shoulders 5, and lower, lift again 7, and lower. Yeah, and again, so it's 1, 2, 3. Remember, we're not opening the chest, we're just working those shoulders. And again, so we go up 1, pull back 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me a side bend on the right. The side bend, now a squat. Side bend left. And squats. So hopefully Your squats now should feel more comfortable with those hip ranges that we were doing. One more time. Over to your right, then a squat. Over to your left, and then a squat. Okay. Then from there, you're going to come up. You're going to pull back on those shoulders. You're going to go in and down, and you're going to lift the shoulders up and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take it out to the side. Then go into the squat. Take it out to the side. And then go into a squat. Stay down into a demi squat and circle. Keep your knees nice and narrow. We're going to do 4 one way. And then 4 on the other side. Okay? So imagine just like a tennis ball. There, 2, 3, and 4. Hit chest and then roll it up. Take the arms up and go back into a baby back. Okay, up to the top and then lower down. Okay, guys, we're going to do a little bit more hip on the floor. And then I'm going to do my accumulator. Right, so let's just roll our mats back now. All right, guys, so hammer down a little bit there. A bit more. I'm going to do a little bit of hip flex, all right? So we did the hips when we were hips and hip flexors. When we were here, yeah, we were doing this, yeah, knees, yeah, also hip rotation. And then also we did the floor, didn't we? Yeah, so we've done semi-hip work. I want to just go into a much, much deeper range of it. So we're going to roll it down and we're going to enter it. So just roll down, guys. Roll down. You come to the bottom and then you walk your hands away. Now I'm going to come down immediately onto my knees. I'm going to push up. I'm going to bring myself around to the front. And then I'm going to bring my left leg forward. Okay. I'm going to lean into it. Yeah, notice I've gone from here and I'm finding where I've got the stretch. Okay, here, where I've got my stretch. I'm then going to lift my arms. Right, if you don't want to use the arms, you don't have to. You're going to go over into a lateral flexion. And then you're going to bring the arms down. And then you're going to go into a rotation. And then you're going to bring the arms up and go deeper into that stretch. I come further forward. Then up, down, and reverse. So when we're down on the mat and we're bridging, what else have we got? Single leg stretch, scissors. Hopefully this area will be working much nicer for you. So find the stretch. Right, so go into the stretch. Okay, then lift up through those arms. So lift up. Then lateral flexion. So I'm pushing, I'm going over to my right side. I go over here, yeah, much difference. It's this area, so all down the side, my back, my waist, right into hip flexor. All right, then bring your arms down, rotate. So there's your spinal rotation. So a hip spine, and then center. Then come in a little bit deeper, push back. When I did this earlier, when I practiced at home, guys, I used a yoga block under my knee, which was more comfortable. Okay, bring your leg around, and then just sit back onto those feet. So accumulator, if you were with me on the 12 days of Christmas, then it's very, very similar, okay? But I'm only going to do 8 counts. We're just going to go as far as we can with time. Just because we're doing 8 counts, cat to cow, just because we're doing 8 counts doesn't mean that we've got to rush. And then away. Okay, I'm going to give you options all the way through, so don't worry if you find it difficult for you to do something. There are always options you modify. Okay, so I'm going to start with a Superman. Right, so a Superman. So from here, so make sure I've got enough room. Not. Okay. We've got left to go through. So Superman, I'm going to lift up my right arm, and left leg, then lower. Okay, then the other side. So I'm engaging the muscles in the bottom. That's 2, 3, and 4. Halfway there. Release the muscles. 5, 6. I think 12 days of Christmas we actually started. I noticed that my spine isn't moving. Okay, lovely. I want you to come back into a child's pose. And if you want to, you can come into a little cobra. Press down. And again. That's 3. And 4. Yeah. And again. 5. 6. Really allow the hips to drop down. 7 and 8. You allow the hips, you've got a nice stretch of those tummy muscles. Come up, back to all fours, and then go into your Superman. Right? Superman. It's quite repetitive. Really, you've got some nice key movements here. So we warm the body up through mobility. Hopefully when we're doing our main part of Pilates, yeah, we do the best that we can. Okay, sit back into your child's pose. Okay, so we accumulate, sit back into the heels, and then into Cobra. Back into heels, and down into Cobra. Back we go. Think you have 4 left. Down and lift. Back. Lovely shoulder workout. One more. So we finish here on the Cobra. Then we're going to come back onto all fours. You're going to take your right hand to the side of your head, and then you're going to drop the shoulder down for 1. And open. 2. Remember I said we've got 8 counts. So we're going to do 4 on my right, and then 4 on my left. So remember, open back. So when you come into that thread like a needle, follow it back with the elbow other side. So coming down and lift back. So you've got that lovely rotation. Bring that shoulder down towards the floor and lift down. 2 more. 1. Okay. And 2. Alright. Place that hand down onto the mat, set yourself up again, and then we go away into our Superman. We're doing 8 of these. That's why I'm going to notice I'm turning my palm in, and I'm taking the hand away. Down, yeah? So the palm is facing in. 5, 6, 7. We're nearly at the end of set 1, and 8. Sit back into child's pose. So child's pose for 1, and then lift over. Now modification, yeah, you could come here, and then just come up onto all fours, yeah? But again, you don't have to push the weight over. your last one. Sit back, thread like a needle. So bring your arms in a line with the shoulders and then take it down and under. And then up. We're going to add on after this one. There we go. And lift up. How are we feeling, ladies? This is definitely 12 days of Christmas, isn't it? Down and lift. Same side. Place that hand down, other hand through. Come under and lift up. Under and lift. Got a new exercise coming. You're going to go into the plank. Okay. Again, you've got variations on the plank. You use 3 options. Slide the hands forward, come onto a forearm plank. Okay? And from this position, forearm plank, you can just tilt the hips side to side. So you've just got that little rotation. Okay? Or you can tuck your toes under and then bring yourself onto the forearm plank and you tap out to the side. Okay. Whatever you choose to do. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kiss the mat, drop the knees, sit back and come back into your Superman. So we do 1 and 2. So we're building up. We've got one last exercise, guys, after this, and we finish this set. And then we're lying down onto the mat. So this is real strength work now. 5. Wish you had some more room. 6. Lift it up. Stretch away. 7 and 8. Okay, bring yourself back into your child's pose. And then lift the Cobra. Use your breath. Inhale, come back to child's pose, over to Cobra. Yeah. And again, inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. One more time, then we've got thread like a needle. If you find this, guys, we talked about knees today. If you find this too uncomfortable, yeah, you can always do your thread like a needle standing, can't you? Yeah? You can always be up. You've done it plenty of times where you thread. You can do it with your elbow, or you can do it with your full arm. All about rotation. Okay. And then place that hand down, and then 4 on the other side. So we come down and lift up. Down and lift. 2 more. 1. Back we go. And 2. And back we go. Are we ready for our plank? Come down. You choose. If you're on your knees, you rotate. If you're here, you tap. If you don't want to tap, then you just go stay on your knees or stay here into a static position. This is hard. 1 and 2. Okay, lower down towards the floor. Bring your arms around into dark position. Squeeze the muscles in your bottom. Lift up and lower. This is your last exercise. Lift and lower. 3, breathe in and breathe out. And again, lift up, squeeze the shoulder blades together and lower. So as you lift, pull the shoulders back. You have 3 more. 1 and 2. Last one. 3. Ladies, push up, coming back onto all 4. This is your last set through. Are we ready? Superman. 1. Then squeeze the muscles in the bottom. Don't rotate the back. And again. You have 4 more. 1 and 2. Are we enjoying our accumulating format? 5. Sit, and you're at the end of that. Now, child's pose. Back we go. Lift up and over and press down. Back we go. This is your last set in no position. As I said, we're just going to keep it going on to my next set until we just run out of time. Up we go. And forward. One more time. Back we go. We're going to be ready for a thread like a needle. Remember, you can always do it standing. Bring your hands in, take it to the side of your head, and then down we go. See if you can go down now, because we've done this several times. See if you can go down any further. Down we go. Guys, place that hand down. Let's do 4 on the other side. Come down, swoop it across, and then lift it to corner. Now is your last one. And then we've got that plank. Right. Last plank, remember, you can just turn, hip, hitch, 4, tapping out to the side. Halfway. 2, 3, 4. Down onto the mat, lower down, prone position. Arms into dart, lift up. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and lower. And again, inhale, squeeze and down. Push and lower. And push back. Lower. You've got 4 left, guys. 4 little repetitions, and that's it. What's 4 reps amongst friends? I think 2 more. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift and lower. Place your hands at the side of you and just do a child's pose. Okay. All right, lovely. Let's come up into a seated position, and then we're going to come down onto the mat. Okay, just get our breath. Seated. Take your legs nice and long. Sit up nice and tall. Okay. Bring your arms forward and just stretch towards me as if you're going to hold hands. And then come back. Open through, open your door. And close, and then forward again. Try and keep the head, neck and shoulders up. And then open. And guys, tonight I'm on a Pilates workshop at 6:15, and it's all about spine moves, right? Spine moves, so to get some new ideas I can bring into a class, and I'm actually put it forward onto Zoom, where I've created a meeting. I think it's on the 14th of February. Spine moves. Okay. Open. This is your last one. Stretch it forward and then back. Lovely. Let's come back. So come down. Alright, so we've got enough room behind us. Are we ready? Should we go down? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Staying on the 8th count. Okay, just open your arms, whatever you want to do, feeling comfortable. Lift up through the right and then the left, so the legs are into tabletop. Now remember on Friday, I said about taking your legs a fraction of an inch away from tabletop. Right, now we are really short of time. If you want to make the exercise a little bit harder, then remove the legs from exact tabletop and you're just taking them away. I'm going to do 8 of these, all right? Tabletop tap downs. So pelvis, spine is all in a natural position. 2 left. Now you're going to bring your legs back into tabletop. Then you're going to open your knee. As I open my right knee, so my left stays in line with the hip. All right, and then the other side. This is the new exercise, yeah? This is where I've added on. And it's quite nice when you accumulate because you're not switching You're kind of settling into a position on the mat, and then you're here. Yeah, you're here for some time. Accumulator, quite as I said, it's quite repetitive, so it's not so taxing on the brain. You really know when that second exercise tap down, the next round comes along, you know what's there, you know what's expected, and then you can kind of maybe do a little bit more. Yeah, just a little bit more. Maybe your range is bigger and deeper. Do one more each side. Tap down very gently. Then you're going to come back to tabletop. You're going to open the right knee and close, and then the other side, open and close. Now, the next exercise I want to put in is a shoulder bridge, because we did that hip flexor stretch earlier. Remember when we were half kneeling? But we are still really working on, and if you're like, mine are really burning now, we need to move on, we need to do something else, right? We don't want to do any more with hip flexor. So we want to stretch the hip flexors, so we need to bridge. Okay, tilt the pelvis, lift up, and there's your stretch. Oh, and then lower, just down halfway. You've got 8 reps. 2 and 3. Squeeze to the top. Ladies, when you get to the top, again, think glutes tight, abs tight, hips square to the ceiling. Okay, 4 more. So 1. You've got enough time to put those 3 together. Also want some stretch time with you as well. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, let's put those 3 exercises together. Tabletop. So we do 8 counts. Okay, so we do 1 and 2. Remember as well, it's not a march. It's a tap and a lift. A tap and a lift. So you're always lifting back 4 more into the tabletop. Okay, 2 more. 1 and 2. Now open. Yeah, open and close. Yeah. You know what we could do as well? Why don't we, when we open the right leg, take the left arm back? Oh, look at that for the brain. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. It gives you a distraction from the hip flexor. Okay. Taking your hands down, drop your feet down one by one gently. Shoulder bridge, lift up and lower. Again, lift and lower. You've got 6 left and we are there. 4 more. So 1 and 2 and 3. Last one. Hold it to the top and squeeze it in, ladies. Come on, this is the last one. Hold it there. Right. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's drop that down. Coccyx arrives, it's there. And take those knees in and just take some little circles. So massage your spine. It's the first time I've done that away from 12 Days of Christmas with you, and then the other way to the accumulation. It would be nice to know what you thought about it. It's just a steady class. You will put as much or as less as you want to into the class. Yeah? All right, from here, place the right ankle over the left knee. And I'm pushing the inside of my knee away from me. Down and then the other side. Okay, butterfly stretch or frog, the soles of the feet together. Place your hands just at the top of your thighs and push them away. It's like you want to break your upper and your lower body in half. So you're just creating space. And relax. Well done. Ladies, roll it over onto one side and then coming up onto all fours. Tuck your toes underneath you and just pop yourself up. Let's just do a calf stretch. We do a little pedal push. One more. Okay, then bend the knees and then walking the hands back in and roll up. Pop your shoulders back to where they belong. All right, from there, so let's lift up, open the arms, and come in and lower. Okay, and again, so this time, instead of opening, pull back the shoulders, in and lower, and then up we go and lower, and again, up. Maybe a side bend over, maybe a little squat. You want to go deep now. Just bend to the other side. And just take your right arm across the body as we stretch out that shoulder, bringing the arm close in towards you. And then just pop your ear towards the shoulder. Take this arm, your right arm up, take it down, other hand around and stretch over. And you can push the hip away. There we go, up to the top and then around the other side. And then just a little drop there, she's got a nice neck stretch. And then lift it up, drop it down, get the other arm around, and then lean over.